to get things right and to get our message out of what we've been doing to improve this economy. So I think things are looking up for the president, and the Republican slate is not turning anybody on. So things are going to be good for us. I predict a solid re-election for the president next year.
Well, what's happening with the Republicans right now? I mean, because when you look at on the face of it, Mitt Romney is still holding steady. Of course, Herman Cain is still edging him as a front runner. But then there's Rick Perry and Newt Gingrich and all of the lot who are trying to get to that front runner status so that they can go on to win the presidential or at least the Republican nomination.
I mean, what I would say on that poll, when you're looking at 50% approval for the president, it's always very important with these polls to look at the audience of the poll and who's actually being questioned. And in that Reuters poll that we're talking about, that was actually a poll of adults. It wasn't a poll of registered voters, and it wasn't a poll of likely voters. And when you narrow down to likely voters, especially independents in swing states, which is where this election is really going to pan out, is going to be that belt of swing states in the election, those voters are abandoning the president en masse. They don't like what he's done on the economy. They think that he's failed to live up to his promises.
Right.
And quite frankly, there's a growing sense that he may not be up to the job of turning the economy around.
Okay, Jonathan, that's a very good point.
Well,
wait a minute, hold on a minute, because Jonathan makes a very good point. The president may not be up to the job. So that comes down to my next question is, experience matters. Even for the person in the Oval Office right now, experience matters. Does the president have enough experience to edge out his competition, no matter who the Republican nominee will be?
Absolutely, and that's the problem for the Republicans right now. They've got a bunch of also-ran and not ready for prime-time candidates running for president right now. Rick Perry has been a nightmare during this presidential campaign. I mean, you look at his performance last weekend in New Hampshire, it's embarrassing. And it makes me scratch my head and wonder why he never lost an election.